As football fans, we may support different teams, but we can all associate with the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat. It's what makes us who we are. But for some, well, they just take their level of fanaticism for their team to another level. And out of recognition for that, this is Copa 90, and these are the top 5 mega fans.
At 5, it's the Orange General, Winfried Vitjes. Most days he's just a regular bloke, managing a clothing store in the small Dutch town of Elst. Clad in his bright orange suit and trousers, with matching military hat, he becomes the Orange General superfan, complete with a Dutch flag bow tie. Vitjes is so popular that when he wasn't able to afford to head to the Brazil 2014 World Cup, a website was immediately set up by Dutch fans to raise money for his trip. Not only were the funds raised to get the Orange General to Brazil, after the third place playoff win, Robin van Persie sought out Vitjes in the crowd and handed him his bronze medal. At 4, it's John Westwood, or as he should be called, John Portsmouth Football Club Westwood. Almost as famous as the club itself, he officially gave himself a name change 2 months into his marriage, and that's just the beginning of the man's obsession. The bookstore owner, whose body is covered in Portsmouth dedicated tattoos, has PFC engraved on his teeth and hasn't missed a Pompey home game since 1984. At every game, he can be seen ringing a huge bell to represent the Pompey chimes. At 3, it's Spanish superfan Manolo del Bomba. I lost everything for football. My family, my business, my money, the lot. But I would do it all over again tomorrow. There is just nothing like representing your country. That should tell you everything you need to know about Manolo del Bomba. A man who has become so synonymous with supporting the Spanish national team, he is now paid by the Spanish Football Federation to travel with the players. But after 40 years of travelling, Manolo almost missed out on Spain's greatest moment at the 2010 World Cup. After Manolo fell ill during the group stages, the team doctors couldn't help him, so he was flown back to Spain for emergency surgery, making it back to Johannesburg just in time to see Spain prevail in the final. At 2, it's the Colombian Birdman, El Cole. 5 years into studying for a law degree, the crazed man from Barranquilla gave it all up to be Colombia's biggest fan. Since then, El Cole has travelled the world to support his national team, dressed as a giant bird, sleeping in parks and train stations to avoid the travel. He famously almost lost his life to the cause when passionate fans, holding him up by a rope as he flew suspended in midair, let go in celebration of a goal. Luckily, the rope was tied to one other fan that was able to just keep him up. And our number 1 fan is Felipe Alvarez. There are die-hard football fans, and then there's Felipe Alvarez, a 25-year-old man from Medellin, Colombia, who loves his local club, Atlético Nacional, so much he decided to get a tattoo of their jersey on his entire torso. Alvarez also chose to pay tribute to Nacional legend Andrés Escobar by getting his jersey number permanently marked on his back.
So there we go, 5 fans whose dedication to their team knows no bounds. But did we miss out on someone? Is there someone out there who's a bigger fan than those 5? If there is, leave a comment and let us know.